Hey, how's it going, guys? Good morning. We're out at the lake. We are fishing a bass tournament, an online bass tournament. I believe it's shore fishermen, kayakers, and boats, I believe. This is a funny tournament. It's actually a 2-month-long tournament, so it's not over until the end of November. I've actually been in it since the beginning of October, but I haven't fished anything yet to put into the queue. So this will be first day of actually trying to put some fish on the queue. So hopefully we'll go out here and have some good luck. It is cold. We're up the hill from my house. This is a lake that we did pretty good at last time, so I figured we'd come back. The water's lower. It's a lot colder up here than it is down at my place. So it should be pretty interesting. We're gonna have to cruise around a little bit and try and get a game plan and figure out where they're at. I've got a bunch of stuff tied on. I got a weightless fluke on. We've got a hybrid, a couple of different types of swim jigs. I have a frog on. We're going to try that a little bit first thing in the morning. So we're going to get out there and give it a shot. I'm going to get the kayak in the water. As usual, if this is your first time here, my name is John and I'm your host. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up for me. And don't forget to share it with your family and friends. And we'll see you shortly. Get this boat in the water. Alright, so this is going to be fun. But we got a swim jig on. It's a 6-cents trailer. We're in about 2 feet of water. We're at the grass line again. So right to my right here is it's all grass that way. But over that way it's super deep where we just came from. It's only about a foot deep. So I figured we'd start here. Try in the shallow area here first, see if we can't have any luck. And then if we need to, we'll go over into the deep spot over to my left and use the fish finder and see if we can't find some that way. I don't know if they're going to be deep because of how cold it is here, or if they're still in a over here trying to eat as much stuff. The problem is over where it's deep, there's like almost no cover at all. And I mean like almost no cover. So this is a 6.6 medium heavy rod. It's not my jigging rod, but I have a jig tied on to the other rod, so we're kind of just putting things on everything right now, trying to figure it out here. It's a 6.3 Daiwa Tatula fishing reel, or casting reel. That sucked. re-spool this reel at some point soon. So, this chip's got 2 hours and 15 minutes of film time. So I'm gonna have to try and make that work. Alright, let's go for a ride. Alright. Water temp's only 60 degrees. I mean, it's not super cold. I wish that I could get a clear image on the fish finder in shallower water. Not that it would really matter, I'm sure, because in 2 feet of water I'm probably scaring anything that's below me away. Alright everybody, I moved on to a weightless fluke. I'm not any luck yet, sitting in 6 feet of water now. I haven't gone over to the deep area yet, because I have this other chip in. I'm gonna kind of be stopping the film and stuff and trying out a couple of different things as we move along. Once we figure out where they're at and start catching some fish, I'll turn the camera on, but I don't want to use up all the space we have right now. Just you guys watching me sit here and catch nothing. So here in a minute, slowly drifting over towards the deep area. So that's basically what it looks like down there right now. Looks like there's a couple of fish down there, but not 100% sure. So I'm not sure what that was, but that might have been a fish. And I probably just jacked it up because I didn't set the hook. So anyways, I'm gonna keep sitting here playing around with this fluke and we'll be back. Alright you guys, we got one. Oh no! We got one. Alright, fluke fishing. Gotta love it. Nice slow finesse. So I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and I'll see you. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I have to film the catches on this tournament, not just take photos, so it's a little bit more challenging. So anyways, I have a fluke. Some might say it's rigged incorrect. I can't take credit for this. I've seen it in a video. Some might say it's rigged correctly. But I'm utilizing this space for the hook to sit in and help it be weedless. It is a weightless fluke. So all I'm doing is, it's got a nice slow fall to it. So I'm just throwing it out, letting it sink for a few minutes. And then all you do is twitch, twitch. Leave your slack for a minute, let it fall, twitch, twitch. Reel in a little bit, let it fall, twitch, twitch. So that's all I'm doing here. It's finesse fishing, but it's a tournament. Maybe when the sun comes out a little bit more and it gets a little warmer, maybe the other stuff will start working better for us. But right now, this seems to be working, so we're going to keep running with it. He was not a big fish, but 13 inches, and it gets me on the board, so that's the important thing. So I'll come back to you guys and give you another update here shortly, and we'll see how we're moving along. Hopefully this keeps working for us. So a little bit more information on this fluke. You don't want to have your line tight. What this looks like is there's no shad here. The trout, or the bass in here eat all the trout and the bluegill, because there is an abundance of those, and they stock this thing with trout, and so that's what they eat. So that's why I went with the color I went with. It's the closest thing that I could come up with that kind of imitated a trout or a little baby bluegill. So you don't want to ever have your line tight, though. You just want to make sure you're leaving some slack in there, because every time you twitch that and it's weightless, that thing's doing all kinds of crazy wandering and falling down there. And as you've seen, the nice thing about rigging it, what I'm saying is back upside down, is, you know, it's a hook set right in the roof of the mouth, you know, probably 80% of the time. So, but you don't want to have your line be tight. You want to leave some slack in it so that that fluke can have its free flowing motion down there. Looks like a fish that's injured or bonked its head or whatever, strayed from everybody else, and it's confused. Looks like an easy meal for bass, so they're just going to hammer on it. So that's kind of what we're doing. I wanted something that keeps me up out of the weeds. That's still finesse. It's really hard to fish anything that goes down to the bottom on this side of the lake. Over there, where there's no, it's just all soft bottom, it's a little different. But that's kind of the technique here. That's kind of what we're doing. You know, sometimes when you got to get some fish in the boat, you got to resort to slowing down, trying something a little bit different, but it's not everybody's first go-to. I've already thrown the frog, I've already thrown both of the different swim jigs I have tied on, and lipless, and a couple other things, and haven't had any luck yet. So I figured, let's go with something a little slower here. So that's what we got going on. Hopefully that helps somebody. If you're in a tournament and you're in a pinch and you need to get some fish in the boat, this is a good method to do it, especially if you're in a big grassy area and you want to try and stay up off the bottom. So I'll be back shortly when we get it. Sorry, I pushed the button and apparently it didn't do it, but I just switched baits, okay? Put on different thing and was screwing around with it, and look at what I just caught. Do you guys see this thing? Holy bejesus. God, this is a big fish. Oh my gosh. This is a big fish, you guys. Holy God. Oh, wow. You guys. This is a freaking behemoth. Oh, come on. And I mean, this is a big fish. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Look at this, you guys. Come on. Look at this. You guys see this? Look at this. This thing's massive. Holy cow. This is the biggest fish I've ever caught in my life right here. Oh, wow. That is amazing. That is a heavy fish, dude. Fish, mouth closed, 22. There's the number. Here's the whole thing. Okay. 7.79 pounds. Look at her. She is beautiful. Oh, golly. Wow. The public lake, anyone can come here and fish. But because it's up in the mountains where it's at, a bunch of people come here to trout fish. And there's bass in here. And so they don't get, I don't know what the right word is, they don't get played around with a bunch. And so because of that, they're just, I have a handful of friends that come here and fish. And yeah, that thing was a chunk. So anyways, as I was telling you guys, that was it. This is a new bait. I literally just got it in my 6 cents sack the other day. It's kind of clear. It's got a purple shade to it. It's got this little bit of gold here on the bottom, or yellow. And then it's got this stripe on the top, and of course their signature. But I mean, that's a little guy, and we just caught that fish with this. Like, I'm sorry, as soon as it hooked up, I hit the record button and it did not record. So I'm sorry that happened and that you guys didn't get to see the whole catch, but that was a lot of fun. She put up a really good fight. I mean, a really good fight. I had to actually loosen my drag up quite a bit in order to make sure that I wasn't going to break off, because she was tugging me pretty good. So let's see if we can't catch another one. Okay, here we go. We got another one. Do. Alright, let's see. Put that up there. Ah, it's a smaller guy, but hey, Catching fish, catching fish, catching fish. Let's see here. Let's see here. Measures out at before I even. Yeah, he'll do. 12 3/4. Alright, I'm gonna get this guy weighed in. Alright, you guys, well, I've got 3 on the board. It's not too bad. Could have been worse, could have been better. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully some of my techniques and things I do helped you guys out. Get you guys out on the water and maybe catch some more fish. I hope it did. As usual, my name is John. This is the Van Martyr Family channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. And we'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.